Interesting trading day here as we await the WASDE numbers coming out on Friday. I know a lot of traders talking about that today, but it's been just kind of a wishy-washy session here. On the corn, let's take a look at our current quotes provided by bar chart here. And as we do that, on the corn, we look at July, and right now it's actually 5.5 cents higher. We're at 5.90 1/4. How does it do that? Look at that. The rest of the months are 1/2 cent lower beyond that. September down 1/2, December down 1/2 at 5.17 3/4. But July is 5.5 higher. Isn't that intriguing? It's actually almost on the high of the day, within 1 tick of that. Okay, on soybeans, you have the July contract 2 1/4 lower at 14.12. And you have the November contract down 1/2 cent at 12.54 right now. That's 4 cents off of its earlier high from last night. So let's look at the wheat. In Chicago, July is down 6.5 cents at 6.37. This market just seems tired here today. Kansas City wheat, that July contract down 3 3/4 at 8.52 1/2. We've been on both sides of unchanged since last night. On the spring wheat trade, you have July down a penny at 8.46 3/4. And the cotton has July now 25 points lower at 80.74, and December down 27. Last trade there, 80.74. We have Todd Bubba Horwitz on the line with us right now, and he is in Las Vegas. He's with BubbaTrading.com. All right, Todd, good to visit with you here again. The markets seem to be just kind of marching in place today. A little bit of a weaker tone in most contracts, but I don't know if it means much today or not. Is this kind of a throwaway session?
I don't know if it's a throwaway, Marlon, but I think one of the things we have to recognize is that, we had the CPI number come out this morning, which again was another ridiculously low number, which is not correct. We've got super high inputs and not enough prices at the output side. We're just kind of churning around. Maybe WASDE will be the thing that'll trigger. I think what we're really waiting for here is really a short covering rally, because there's a lot of shorts out there in very thin markets that would actually potentially turn this market around and have it start to go much higher, because we're getting to some very dangerous areas with high prices at retail but low prices at wholesale. It's not a very good mixture. It's a very deflationary, and of course we're very close to stagflation in the overall environment. So we could see some dramatic turn here. I don't think there's a hell of a lot of room to go on the downside, but there is, I think, a lot of them to go up if they do decide to finally turn around and spin these.
How much of the grain market activity do you think hinges on whether they renew that shipping agreement in the Black Sea?
I don't think much at all, to tell you the truth. I think that we're seeing a lot of suppression because of an overall weak economy. I think the story goes much deeper than just the normal story you might be looking at versus supply, demand, and what's going on. I think this goes into much more deeper into the economy, into what's going on with the Fed and other issues that are more involved now than normal.
I kind of get the feeling that you're not in any hurry to do any hedging for new crop yet.
Well, I would always be hedged. One of the things I'm a believer in, I'm a believer in always being hedged, because I can't tell you that they can't go lower. And when I hedge, I still have the upside wide open. So if we do get into a big market, which I think there's a shot we get to at some point, then I'm going to get paid anyways. But at least I have the protection of the downside, which will make the banks happy, it'll make everybody happy, and I don't have to worry if they go lower.
So you can sleep better at night that way. All right, well, that's a good point, a good one to talk to if somebody wants some information on strategies that they can use to protect their bottom line this year. Todd, I appreciate the comments. Todd Bubba Horwitz of BubbaTrading.com. He's in Las Vegas. And we'll pause right here, and we'll come back and we'll talk about our livestock sector right after this.